Ôi sắp để rồi. Thả ra ngoài để nhá. Cho đi ra ngoài để.
Hello. As a successful livestock farmer, I've learned that balancing costs while ensuring proper nutrition for my wild boar is key to running a profitable operation. Over the years, I've developed a system that helps me not only keep costs low but also maintain the health and growth of my herd. One of the main strategies that has worked for me is utilizing every inch of land I have to grow green rudge and crops rich in starch, such as corn and kava. This homegrown feed plays a crucial role in lowering the expenses of commercial feed, which is getting increasingly expensive. By supplementing with these starchy feeds, I can reduce my reliance on costly commercial feeds without sacrificing the nutritional needs of the wild boar. Additionally, finding lower-cost feed options that still provide the necessary nutrients has been another way to manage my costs. For example, instead of relying solely on high-end, industrial feed, I mix it with alternatives like rice bran, cornmeal, and concentrated protein sources that I buy in bulk. This combination still ensures that my wild boar receive all the nutrients they need for optimal growth while keeping my expenses manageable. The aim is to strike a balance between cost-effectiveness and the right nutrition that supports healthy and steady growth in my herd. To put this into perspective, let me share an example from last year's Tet holiday season. When I sold 50 wild boar, I didn't quite achieve the optimal weight for all the wild boar due to a few challenges, but I was still able to turn a profit. At the time, the wild boar weren't as large as I had hoped, but the market price worked in my favor. On average, each pig cost around 1.5 million VND to raise over an 8-month period, which includes the cost of feed and other expenses such as electricity and water for the farm. When I sold them, I managed to get about 3.9 million VND per pig. After deducting all my costs, I made a profit of approximately 2 million VND per pig, showing that profitability is achievable even when conditions aren't perfect. However, there were a few reasons why I didn't fully optimize my profit margins that year. For instance, my herd had to deal with some health issues that affected their growth. A respiratory infection spread among my wild boar, and while the mortality rate wasn't high, it slowed down their growth significantly. I had expected each pig to reach a weight of 35 kilograms by the time of sale, but many only weighed between 26-28 kilograms, with a few even smaller at 18-25 kilograms. This reduction in weight naturally lowered the overall profit, since I had to sell them for less than I would have with fully grown wild boar. It was a hard lesson, but one that reinforced the importance of maintaining a clean and healthy environment for the animals to grow. Proper disease prevention, regular vaccinations, and a clean living environment are crucial to ensuring the wild boar reach their full potential and maximizing the profits from each pig. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years is the importance of disease prevention in ensuring a profitable farming operation. Diseases not only stunt growth, but can also lead to death in extreme cases, causing significant financial losses. end, I've made it a priority to regularly clean the pig bins and improve the overall sanitation of my farm. This has helped me control the spread of infections and create a healthier environment for my wild boar, ensuring they can grow uniformly and reach optimal selling weight. When a herd of wild boar grows consistently and healthily, it directly translates into higher profits because there is less waste and fewer setbacks along the way. Another factor in optimizing my profitability is understanding market timing. I strategically plan the sale of my wild boar around times of high demand, particularly during the Tet holiday season, when pork prices tend to rise. The demand for pork increases during this time, and by holding off on selling until the market is right, I can get a higher price for my wild boar. Typically, I might sell wild boar at 12-13 million VND per hundredweight during regular months, but during Tet, prices can increase to 14-15 million VND, giving me a higher return. This strategy has allowed me to increase my revenue and make the most of the market conditions. Timing your sales properly, especially if you don't have an established brand, is one of the most effective ways to maximize your profits. For those of us who are just starting out and don't yet have a strong brand or a reputation for high-quality pork, timing the market is essential. However, once you build a solid reputation, the benefits are tremendous.
Để rồi.
A strong brand can help you sell wild boar consistently throughout the year at a higher price, without needing to wait for specific holidays or peak demand periods. Buyers will know that your wild boar are healthy and well raised, and they'll be willing to pay more for your product. Over time, this becomes a sustainable source of revenue, allowing you to worry less about market fluctuations and focus more on improving the overall quality of your herd. In my experience, profitability in pig farming also heavily depends on minimizing unnecessary costs. For example, I only purchase wild boar with high growth potential, ensuring that I'm raising animals that will yield the highest returns. Raising wild boar that don't grow well or are susceptible to disease is a waste of time and money. also try to avoid unnecessary expenses, such as overfeeding or buying feed that is too expensive for the needs of the wild boar at a given growth stage. By managing these details carefully, I can reduce costs while maintaining the quality of my farm operation. Looking back on my 3 years in the pig farming business, I've learned that success comes in stages. When I first started, I was excited but inexperienced, making many mistakes along the way. After a while, the challenge became about surviving, just keeping the farm running without going bankrupt. Now, I'm in the stage where I can consistently maintain my farm, and profits are starting to come in. Farming is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience, careful planning, and resilience. Only after years of experience can you expect to see consistent profits. For those just starting out, my advice is to manage expectations and be prepared for the ups and downs. Raising livestock is unpredictable, and you won't see profits right away. But if you stick with it, learn from your mistakes, and manage your farm carefully, the profits will come. From my own experience, I've found that it's realistic to earn between 150 to 100 million VND by raising 100 wild boar, depending on how well you manage the operation. There are so many factors to consider: feed costs, disease control, market timing, but with the right strategies in place, profitability is definitely achievable. In conclusion, pig farming can be a profitable business if done correctly. By managing feed costs, maintaining herd health, and selling at the right time, I've been able to turn my small farm into a profitable venture. The lessons I've learned from my early failures have shaped the way I run my farm today, and I believe that anyone with dedication and a good plan can achieve similar success.
What do you think about this issue? Please leave a comment below for everyone to know and discuss. Goodbye and see you